get my seed spreadsheet up. But for now, I can show you this. So this is my gardening basket. So I've been collecting seeds a lot because I'm just really excited about gardening, you know, and hopefully this year I'll get to actually use some of them. But a couple things in here that I have. I got this at the dollar spot at Target. It is a calendar, and I started with March because March is really when I can start doing things. But I basically marked in April, my last frost is going to be April 21st. That's the estimated last frost. So I marked how many weeks out each day is from that, and also some events like next Thursday when I can sign up for the community garden, and just other like seed swaps or gardening things. So I'll be using this to mark like when I plant seeds or just kind of keep track of where I'm at in the process. This is something I got last year at the dollar spot, I think at the end of the season. I don't know what's going on with my laptop right now. I think I got this at the end of the season. It is a garden planner. Louie, hey, stay away from that. He's trying to eat dirt. This is a gardening planner. It had a couple different things that I was kind of interested in and possibly could help. There's a garden planning grid that you can mark what is planted where. There is a garden chore list, and then a seasonal planting calendar, and then just some notes. So I started using the note pages. I'm marking everything on my actual seed calendar as well. Or I'm marking what I'm planting in my actual thing, my spreadsheet as well. But I am kind of like taking notes about the types of things that I'm planting already. I didn't do a lot of that yet because I haven't had time, but it's a thing. So then the rest of this is just seeds. So I have this. This used to be my exclusive garden box, seed box, but I've well outgrown it. This is mostly full of seeds that I saved, or big packets that don't fit in my normal seed box here that I got for Christmas. So it's either stuff that I saved from plants that I grew last year, or seeds that I saved from plants that are like produce that I got at market. So for example, here right at the front is delicata squash. I saved this from a squash that I got from market that I really liked, and I'm gonna probably try to grow it. Same with like, I have like watermelon seeds, I have some pepper seeds and tomatoes. So these I'll definitely be cutting into this year. This is funny, I got this at the dollar store the other day and I'm gonna try it. It is a flower rocket. So you basically just put the thing in the pot and it's supposed to grow a bunch of flowers. So I'll be planting that in April. And then, yeah, I just have some extra ones here. Like these I'm probably going to use in a seed swap because I'm not interested in growing them, as I said. And then this is kind of the big mama, full of the majority of my seed collection. My dad and stepmom very kindly got me this seed box for Christmas, and it has worked perfectly. So here are my larger seed packets. There's some overflow here, and then this is the majority of my seed collection. Like I said, it's about 55 different varieties. There's actually more packets than that because I have duplicates of things like arugula that I'll probably plant a lot of, and I'm not really liable to save seeds from stuff like that. Yeah, I've got pretty much a little bit of everything. And yeah, I'm gonna start making my plan now, and hopefully I will be able to get some semblance of an idea of what I'm going to do. So I've put in quite a bit of work, and I've managed to come up with like a semi-plan of sorts. I don't have everything written down in here, but I did start like writing down where I want to plant what. And then if I get my 30-foot garden, this is what the plan is, and I hope that I can make it happen. It's a lot more space than I think I thought it was, especially with the way that I would like to plant things if I can, because I still also have to find out what the rules are, because some of them have special rules about how high things can go, and stuff like that. So I will see in the next week whether that's even possible, but I wanted to get kind of an idea of what I might be able to put out there.
Okay, let's go see. So this is the fuckery that's going on right now. I'm terrified. I don't know what to do. Those are containers to plant. This is the old cover. This is gonna go in whatever garden I end up having, and there's just like a disaster back here of things, you know, as you do. Dead plants, carrots that overwintered, I guess. There's also some spinach, but this is just some dead rosemary, you know. Keep it around, that's helpful. I've got my seed starting trays. And then, you know, here's some mint that lives forever. It's actually doing pretty well. Look at that. There's also some chives that came back. These are bulbs that I planted. This is dead. This is my broken watering can. My fig tree, my blueberry bush that looks very sad, and my empty ass thing. There's also some various tools, like my small hoe. So, I'm gonna rearrange this, like this is gonna go over there, and I'm gonna clean up a bit, so, yeah. So, this is where we're at right now. It's still kind of a mess, but it is a step, and things are not in the right place, and it's dirty and all over the place, but that's where the greenhouse is gonna be. I'm gonna store some stuff behind here, and I'm gonna plant some seeds, I think. February 29th is like close to March 1st, right? So when I was at the dollar store yesterday, I got some cheap soil. I still have some soil from previous growing experiments, and yeah, I have some like basic stuff that I want to get started in the greenhouse, so I might as well just like do it now. So sorry, I keep one of the like maintenance guys was over here, and I'm like, don't look at me, this isn't gonna stay like this. I'm currently working on it. There he goes, bye. All right, I'm gonna get started. So this is my first wave of cleaning. I got some lettuce and onions planted, and this is all tucked behind, so it definitely looks better. And I have my chair out so I can sit, so yeah. It started snowing, so I decided it probably was kind of weird to be planting in the snow, so yeah. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Like, it's ridiculous that I'm so nervous about this, because it's just getting, I have like hiccups, like that's, So today is the day. Today is garden registration day. I will probably be leaving in about 15 minutes to go to the office. It's actually up north, close to where we used to live, up by Fort Hunter. And yeah, I'm really nervous because I keep reading about how competitive it is to get garden plots. And like, competitive could mean, oh man, they go in like a couple days, or competitive could mean I'm gonna get there and they're gonna be gone. And like, it could go two ways. I could get there and there could be nobody there, and I just like go in, walk in, sign up, and it's fine. Or I could get there and there's like a line out the door and I don't know, and it's killing me that I don't know. This is why I don't do new things. This is why I don't do new things. This is why. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh fuck. So I go to garden registration, my first time, and I had such a lovely woman in front of me, and I wish I had asked her name, but I know what garden plot she's at, so I am going to bug her. Like, I will definitely be, like, going to visit her once I get my garden set up, just to, like, thank her, because my anxiety is so bad. I feel like everybody knows this at this point, and having someone in front of me who kind of went through the process with me and like explained what I needed to know was brilliant. It was so nice. It was so sweet. I got 2 garden plots. I got 2. All right, let's try this again. So, yeah, I wanted to kind of redo what I just talked about in the car, but I'll probably put a little bit of it because it was pretty funny. I was just screaming, basically. So, I went right at 9 to get to the office where the garden signups are, and I didn't know what building it was because It's in the Fort Hunter Park here. That's where the Parks and Recreation building is. And it's a bunch of old buildings. It's not like anything looks like it's an office. It's just like an old house that was converted into an office. So I'm just like looking around. I'm like, all right, I need to find where the people are because there's probably not a lot of people at the park this early in the morning who are not there for the garden. And it's actually cool because it's right near where we used to live. I got to drive past my old house and it was so sweet. It was so sweet to see it. That park's really nice too. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And it was so nice outside. It was just the perfect day to sign up for gardens. So I open the door when I finally figure out which building I'm going into. And the line is there. Like the line almost went out the door. There were a couple of us wrapped around so we didn't have to keep the door open because it was like a little bit chilly outside. And we didn't want to leave a draft in. But so I got all my information. It doesn't say when you can start planting, so I don't know if the expectation is you'll probably just start planting whenever you want to. But I kind of need to find out if I can go there now, because if I can, I'm going to start working the soil, because you do have to do some soil working. And like, I am going to amend my soil as well, because I don't know who grew there before. It is a community garden, so somebody grew there before. But yeah. I'm going to, I stood in line. There was a really, really nice lady in front of me who was a veteran garden, community gardener. So she knew all about everything, and that made me feel so much better because I have so much anxiety and I'm standing there going, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What if I get up to the front of the line and there's no spots left? Like, what if they ask me for something that I didn't bring with me? That's just like how my brain works. And I know to expect it, but it's still not fun to go through, especially when you're so excited about something. But I just asked her a bunch of questions and she was like, there's a map of the community garden. So this is what it looks like. That's my plots right there. So there's like 2 roads, there's water pumps on either side. And, so she was like telling me about different stuff. She actually has some of the kids' plots, which I thought was funny. So she has 2 10 by 10 foot plots. And I was like, oh, you can get more than one. And she's like, yeah. And I had thought about this before, like, what would I get 2 if I could? And then I was like, no, 30 by 30 is a lot of space. That'll probably be fine. But then I got there and I just was so excited and I panicked. And now I have 2 community garden plots. So I have a 30 by 60 foot spot to grow on. That's so much. So I'm basically going to have to redo my whole garden plan, which I already kind of thought I might need to. There's not a ton of rules. Like, there were some that I had looked at where there were a lot of rules about like how high things could go, but it doesn't really seem like that's the case here. It's mostly just like, don't use metal stakes, or plastic, like use natural things because they go through with, like, it's a huge plot of land. So they just go through with farming equipment at the end of the year to like work the soil and clean up. So they don't want metal like fucking up the equipment. So yeah, just use wood, which I was going to use wood and twine anyway, so, and I was planning on cleaning it all up at the end. Regardless, so, yeah, yeah, I don't know. It says that you could use pesticides. I'm not going to, but it's just something to keep in mind when I'm working on my plot, that someone else around me might be using pesticides, but it says to try to limit them, yeah. There's not really a lot, so I can pretty much do whatever I want. So yeah, I'm not going to have a potager probably. I'm going to definitely use elements of potager gardens, but I'm not foreseeing this first foray into community gardening being particularly amazingly beautiful. I think it's going to be a more of a, like, experiment. But I'm going to try to make it as beautiful as possible, and I cannot wait to share it with you. But, so one of the things I wanted to do is I also got seeds. At first I thought I had only gotten 3, but I actually got 4 sets of seeds. And I'm like, I don't need these. I have this, you know? So instead of letting them go to waste or just dumping them in a seed swap, I was like, why don't I do a giveaway? That's so cool. But yeah, so if you're interested in entering my seed giveaway, I am going to have a post up over on Instagram, and you can, if you like and comment, yeah, if you like and comment on it, Just let me know what you're excited about gardening this year. Is it your first time? Are you growing interesting things? Are you gonna just try grow basil for the first time? Whatever your plans are, whatever your dreams are, let me know, because I'm excited to hear them, because I'm excited to share mine. So here's what I have to give away. So 3 sets of all these seeds. There is black seeded Simpson lettuce, Marketmore 76 cucumbers, Little Marvel peas. These are actually a compact plant. I have some of these to grow on my balcony already. Danvers half-long carrots, Detroit dark red beets, tender green garden beans. I like to grow these. These are really nice. Scarlet globe radishes, and black beauty zucchini. So all of those will be in each pack, and I'll open this to anybody who wants to, and I will ship them to you as soon as it ends. I'm gonna say, so I'm releasing this weekend. Let me check my calendar. I'm gonna say if I release it this weekend, I'll give it a week. So enter sometime before March 15th, and I will send these out ASAP so that other people can start their gardens. But I am ecstatic! It's dark and I'm at Home Depot because I wanted to see what they had. Oh my god. It's not much. But you know, sometimes you just need to get out of the house. I was stuck in the house all day. These are pretty. Heather, white heather. Look at those. People are looking at me weird. It's fine. I'm probably going to be mostly quiet when I go into the store. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm pretty sure the internet lied to me, though, about what they have here, because I don't see the whole burpee plants thing, but we'll see. Oh, I wish I could have a pear tree. No, I don't. Most of them are invasive. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do I need? What do I not need? That's more the question, isn't it? Well, you know, could always use more pansies in my life. I have nasturtiums. Pretty sure the ones that I saved from last year aren't germinating, so I need this. I don't know. I want to try these. These are cool. These are cool. Oh, look at all the corn. But, like, do I need corn? No. I actually think I'm gonna get some of these so I can start stuff that don't like to be disturbed. I mean, none of us like to be disturbed, do we? But, like, you know what I mean. It's on this side, too. Oh, boy. Well, oh, boy. Here we go. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to get anymore because I have so many things, but I also simultaneously feel like I don't have enough things to possibly fill up my entire garden. You ever just, like, think about that? About how you've made decisions in your life without really super thinking about it? Like, how am I gonna water all of this? How do I intend? Oh my god. I don't want morning glories. They're terrifying. Okay, here's the situation. They still don't have some of the stuff that I want, so I'm gonna get what I can here. I think I might still have to go to the seed store. There's a huge seed store like 40 minutes from my house, and I was considering going there tomorrow, and then I was like, no, don't be silly. But, like, I want to grow what I want to grow, and that's that. So I'm gonna go there and see what they have. But I'm gonna get this stuff. I got, like, celery, honeydew melon, which I like. I don't know how well this shit's gonna grow here. I don't care. I do what I want. I grow what I want. If it doesn't work, whatever, at least I tried. And that's how I feel about that. Where did all the bulbs go? Because what I need is the bulbs, but I don't see the bulbs. But I swear they had bulbs. Like, am I losing my mind? Is this closed? No. Where are the bulbs? No. Well, they have these. But I swear there was like a whole section of flowers and bulbs that I now can't find. And I feel like it's so late that I feel like I shouldn't be here. So, like, potatoes. Let's do some potatoes. And some potatoes. I also wouldn't mind onions, but I feel like I've completely shit the bed on that one. Shit the bed? I don't know why I just said that. Missed my opportunity. Gonna wait on the strawberries and just buy started strawberries. Oh man, they have figs though. Look at these. Look at the figs. I wish my fig tree had more leaves right now, but it's outside. So there's 3 stores that I want to go to today. The first one is Rohr's Seeds, which is a local seed company. They sell seeds from everywhere, but they also have their own packaged seeds. So I want to go there. And they open at 8, which is why I'm leaving so early. 2, I want to go to a yarn store. What is it called? I want to say Spicy Fleece, but that's absolutely not what it's called. When I remember, I will tell you. But I just found out about it. It's 2 minutes away from the seed store. So yeah. And then the other place that I super wanted to go, and like I had to come up with an in-between place, which is why I'm going to that yarn store. But I really want to go to Lancaster Creative Reuse. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. It's a craft store full of like recycled materials and like reclaimed materials. They have a ton of knitting supplies, all kinds of stuff. It's like going to a flea market, but just of craft supplies. So I wanted to go there because I just want to see what they have. Maybe, I think I saw they had birdhouses, so maybe I'll grab a birdhouse for my garden. But just in general, I kind of want to just see what they have, so. Oh, spring kickoff, March 7th. Got it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're fine. You're fine? Good.
So I had to stop filming because it was a little bit crazy in there. There were way too many people, and I can't squeeze through that. There were way too many people, and it was just unmanageable to try to do that, so I filmed what I could. I basically got a handful of seeds, which I'll share later. Just stuff that like I know that I'm gonna want to grow and don't have already. Stuff that I'm gonna eat. Stuff like those like white salad turnips. I love those things. There's a free coupon for this place. I'm just gonna go see what they have with the free coupon because I might as well. When I walked in there, they're like, here, have this free coupon. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna see what they have. It might mostly be herbs, but like free is free. But then I'm gonna go to the other store. But yeah, so it was the like spring launch festival. So there were a lot of people there all getting their seeds. So yeah, I'm gonna take my coupon that I just got in and see what I can find that's free because we got a little coupon, and then I'm gonna go down to the yarn store. These are so cute. Look how cute these are. There's a cat here. Hi. Oh my goodness, are you friendly? Hello. Oh, sleepy greenhouse cats are the best. What? Beautiful. What's down there?
Am I allowed to be here? I guess so. There's not a lot of labels. I might be getting lettuce with my coupon. Oh, that's cute. Mini nesting wreath. It's at 11. I'm here too early. For a cold day, it's sunny as fuck outside. Jesus Christ. So I just got home and I'm going to quick go over what I got the past 2 days from various things. Just to show what I'm getting tool-wise. Now remember, I am a hack. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning myself, so I definitely am not an authority on this, but I'm trying to at least document what all I'm using so that if I screw up and I'm wrong, at least I can have documentation of that. And that's part of what this is. It's like a gardening video diary. So, first, let's do creative reuse because it's the least specific. So Lancaster Creative Reuse is it's like recycled materials and also just stuff that people didn't want that are craft materials that could be used. So I found this. It's a huge thing of like reeds. I think it's for basket weaving. I might try to weave a basket with it, like use it as like the base of my basket, or I might use it for making some sort of trellising thing in my garden. Either way, $1.75 for this whole big round of them. It's like the length of it. I just knocked a rake over. Anyway, I'm gonna keep them out here until I figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I also got a ton of basket weaving stuff. There are lots of little things of reeds. Is it called reeds? I don't actually know. They're all stuck in a bag. But yeah, a ton. A ton of these. All over the place. And this is, did this say something? Pine. Pine. So like I'm gonna make some semblance of like a harvest basket with this stuff. It's probably not gonna be the prettiest thing, but I did get a couple nice little old school basket weaving books. I have done basket weaving before, both traditional. I have actually a little berry basket that I use for napkins in my house that I wove. I did some in Girl Scouts. I've done a pine needle little basket before. I think I gave that to my mom. So this will be a cool, interesting project to work on, getting in the middle of the summer when I'm getting ready to start harvesting. I would love to have a basket that I weave myself, which is totally extra, totally don't need to, but it's just one of those things that I like. I also got this really cool minute weaver. I don't actually know what you're supposed to make with it. Maker's gonna make temporary tattoo. There's no needle in it. Yarn keep. It's just a tiny little loom. I thought it was cute. So that, but then there was also this really weird knife in there. I've never seen this before. I don't know what it's for. It's kind of crusty, so I'm gonna clean it off. But look at this. If anyone knows what this type of knife is for, let me know. Because I don't know why it was in this package other than maybe the same person brought it in. Like, it's not part of this kit. But I thought I could clean this up and sharpen it and maybe I can use it for something. It's just cool. And this whole set was like $2. Even just the knife is worth more than that. I got I'm either gonna plant something in this or just use it to catch-all, as a little catch-all dish. Look at this. So ridiculous. It's hard to tell if it's like showing up. Yeah. Absolutely extra. It's even got stuff on the top. Yeah. That was $1.25. I just thought it was cool. I might try to plant like an herb in it and sit it on my windowsill. Not sure yet. And then I just got a little charm organizer and a couple charms because I've been making stitch markers and it's nice to just have a little like bead organizer. So yeah, that was Lancaster Creative Reuse. That was the last place that I went. Other non-gardening but just relevant because of my adventure from today. I got knitting needles. And then I got this. It's 75 merino, 25 nylon. It's 2 cakes. I'm gonna do 2 at a time socks. It's self-striping yarn, so that's gonna be kind of cool. Now, to actual gardening things. So, let's start with last night when I went to Home Depot. I grabbed peat pots. There's 6 in each, and they were only like a couple bucks for each set. I swear I've seen stuff about how if you're replanting plants that are a little bit more finicky about replanting, you can just use these because you can plant them right in the ground and it's fine. Yeah. You can just put the whole pot in the ground. So some of the stuff that I might not have originally wanted to start early, I'm going to try to start early in some of these, and if it doesn't work, it's fine because it's an experiment. And maybe I was totally wrong. And I know I have more of these somewhere. So I'm probably going to plant a couple things in here as an experiment. I got, oops, I just like threw them. I got some seed potatoes because I wanted to start potatoes this year. I tried last year, but I waited a little bit too long. Yeah, so these are good. They're already starting to sprout. And these are red Norland potatoes, so there's 8 per pack, and they're only about $4. So I got red potatoes, and I got some purple potatoes. These are called All Blue. And these have also started to sprout, so yeah. That'll be good. I'll get some potatoes. I might get more because I feel like I could use more. And then I also got some of these Red Baron onion starts. So that's just a baggie. There's 100 onions in here. I like red onions, so I thought it might be nice to get something like that. And then seed-wise from Home Depot, I didn't go too crazy just because I knew I was probably coming here today. Trying not to make too much of a mess. Altogether yesterday I spent $36, which isn't too bad. Let's see, I got mixed color pansies. I got Utah celery because I didn't have any celery seeds. Honeydew melon. I didn't have any honeydew before. This Super Sweet 100 hybrid I've heard a lot of good things about, and I really like cherry tomatoes, and I honestly don't have that many cherry tomato varieties other than my dwarf ones, so I wanted to try those. I got some more zinnias. These are the Cut and Come Again mixed colors. Cucumber lemon, lemon cucumber, I'm sorry. Lemon cucumbers, I think they look really cool, and I wanted to try those. And then Dark Opal basil, I have some seeds that I saved from last year, but the plant wasn't that strong, and I have not seen any germination. I don't know how long it takes. It says 14 to 21, so it's very possible that they just haven't germinated yet, but just in case, I figured it wouldn't hurt to get some more. So that was my Home Depot haul last night.